All right, welcome everybody to this edition of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Warpless Tournament 2024. Got a match here between NeoShazam and TEEX88. I'm the Haxer, and I'm joined today in commentary by Stewie Cartman. How's it going?
Doing pretty good. How's chat tonight?
Hopefully, chat as well. Ready for should be a pretty good race here. I think about 40-ish seconds separate the two. So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I do know they tend to race a fair amount. Just looking at the history of the races that they both have participated in, and Teeks has gotten the better of Neo in most of them. So yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this race could easily go either way. Like just one string of bad luck, one mistake, it can easily swing things.
Oh yeah, as always. Yeah, there in particular, there's parts of the run too that are really risky. So all right, but looks like we're getting started here. I think a little bit of a desync, which we will
That'll get
fixed. But yeah, starting in 1-1 here on Teeks'
Any
side.
pipe rubs?
I didn't see the pipe rub. Maybe you did, and I missed it.
I'm wondering if Neo was intended to go for it, but he didn't get the full speed.
That was scary from Neo, so he did a turn back there. He definitely was gonna take damage.
I'm surprised he didn't. They must have got a good subpixel or something to not take damage. First, we get the movements of 2 in World 1 standard.
Alright, and we're into the fort. Really important level here in World 1. Slight bump there from Teeks, probably intentional.
I would think so.
And both doing some different safety to kind of avoid the waffle there, safely get the whistle here. So well done on both ends. Not taking damage there, not missing the jump up to the leaf. Very good.
Hopefully they will not use that whistle. It is faster to get it, just can't use it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just want to exit that level as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, it does put an obstacle in your inventory.
Yep, because it's always the first item in your inventory.
So they didn't do a Stewie there. They didn't go for the tunnel, not skipping the tunnel. I can't believe it.
I don't think I've gone for tunnel yet in this race or in this series.
Oh, okay. So you're playing smart. Is what you're telling me. I like it.
Yes.
All right. So yes, both of them getting the leap of faith there. Very nicely done. Neo doing a bit of a turn back just to ensure.
I haven't cursed anyone yet, Gungeon. Come on, dude.
All right.
I didn't see where the bro ended up on Teeks' side. Was that 5 movements of 2 on Neo's?
One of them definitely got all movements of 2. But yeah, it looks like Teeks did get a move like one there at one point. So, but yeah, it's about a second that separates them, maybe 1.5 seconds here.
Okay, who have I cursed this series flyer? Besides the race where I said 7-3 is the easiest level in the game, because it is.
Both should get a...
And then said runner immediately dies. What?
Oh, both should get a pretty nice fire kill here since they fought the bro after 1-6. So
yeah,
not gonna have to deal with the high early wand shot.
The only thing Teeks has to worry about is just not entering the pipe too early, otherwise he'll get a jump pattern from Larry.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, that looks good. Standard pattern. Love to see it. Oh, got a little too close, and it looks like one of his fireballs went through Larry's hitbox, so that's a you hate to see it moment.
Yeah, you got a little too close. Try to give him a smooch. Larry doesn't like getting a smooch, so.
I mean, they get fireballed all the time. They got to get some love in return. So
So, yeah, it's probably the only action he's ever gonna get. So, it's fair. All right, Sand World. There's sand. There's palm trees. There's
all
for some
right.
reason water in a stage.
Any Budsy percents? Okay, not yet. Good. Hopefully we don't see that. And good.
All right, really good 2-1s from both runners there. Going in the 2-2 here. If you look really closely, you'll see right here, that right in that spot right there is about where Lane tends to lose about 1 second going for 2-2 speed every run. And both of these runners not going for that, not losing the time.
Now I noticed TEEX's Hammer Bro went right and Neo's went left. So it'll be interesting to see if Neo goes for the Dom box.
Really nice
Now if this
video
was
there.
me, I would.
You'd go for the Dom box?
Yes.
Oh man, I feel like in a matchup against TEEX, you gotta skip it. Yeah.
The only reason is because of World 3 if you get runaway.
No, I hear you. I would say in most matches, I would agree. He's already fighting an uphill climb, I think, playing TEEX. So it's, you know, when I think back to when I raced TEEX in 2022, I think it was 2 years ago, yeah. I think most people I was grabbing the Dom box against, but I knew I had to skip it against him. I just, you can't really take the time losses, so. Because
Yeah, I would agree with you on that too. Just the only worry is if you get runaway and the hammer's in your way, you're screwed.
yeah, I mean, if that happens, I mean, you're probably just losing anyway, you know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when you have two really good runners and like you get really bad things that happen, it's really hard to overcome them.
I'm surprised that didn't work.
Yeah, looked like he rubbed the block there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Cardinal sin
But
of the green
the
rock.
speed counter hit 0 for a few frames too long. Oh, Neo's gonna pass up the Dom box. All right.
He's listening. He's listening in. He might
Now
actually be. I know when they race, it seems like he does watch. So
And it looks like TEEX is gonna go for it because I'm pretty sure that's the box next to 4.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
I didn't see what his bro setup was. Maybe it's one of those where he's trying to just ensure he doesn't get really bad outcome here. Let's see. Oh, yeah,
worse.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was trying to, you know.
He was banking on
average.
switching spots.
Yeah, getting the best outcome there. Yeah, so I think because what if he went the other direction, the hammer actually could have ran away over 2-4, which would require you to backtrack all the way around in a circle.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, because they could have like switched after he played 2-5, and then it would have been really bad.
Isn't that what happened in one of his races last year?
Oh, I'm sure.
Or whichever
it happens.
Whatever race it was that got the 5102. It was whichever PB got like a really bad World 2 with like the bros.
Yeah, something. I remember something weird did happen in World 2. I don't remember what it was though.
I don't remember if he had to backtrack or he had to do a bunch of extra movements. I don't know. Alright, 814 A press with the Dom box, not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Neo right behind him with an 816, but he does not have the Dom box.
Yeah,
that's right, Gungeon. Yeah, that's right.
You know, this could work out pretty well for Neo if he gets some, you know, like not even good RNG. I'd say just like standard.
Average.
Yeah. You know, like this could pay off pretty well.
Yeah.
And he kind of needs stuff like this to go well for him too, because you know at this point he would have been a decent amount behind, like an entire bro fight. So
Right.
you know, TEEX has played pretty much flawless to this point, and he's had a few small mishaps. So
It's always gonna be an uphill battle against TEEX.
yeah. But 3-8, man, 3-8.
Yeah,
we haven't seen 3-8 yet.
that could easily swing things. Okay. Oh, I think again Neo got a little too close and Morton was about to bully him, but thankfully he didn't lose his fire flower, so.
Yeah, Shell gave him a little bounce there.
Okay, I haven't said anything to cause any jinxes yet, Icaros. Shush.
Any A pressers? The winner of this race is the one that presses A on the right frame. So the race is decided 3-1. Oh, Neo's got a shot here.
Come
Does
on.
he get the automatic win? Oh,
no, come on.
dang. Now we gotta watch another 40 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Now, will we see anyone go for door 3?
Absolutely not.
I hope not. Alright, good bro movement on TEEX's side.
Coins look good. Points look good for both as well. I know one of the races I watched earlier had a few coin ships in it, so you know it's always good to see no coin ship possibility.
Hopefully we don't see that.
Yeah, they're run good. 60-10 and 0-50.
Alright.
The deceptively hard vertical scroller here in 3-3.
Now, I know earlier I mentioned Runaway Bro. There is one scenario, and it's really stupid rare when it happens, where Runaway Bro is actually good. If it's the hammer that runs away, and the star stays out of your way, that's like god tier RNG.
Yeah. And, you know, TEEX is going to get good RNG here, where it's going to just move left, and then the other one will move up, and, you know, because he's got the extra bro, so it's kind of...
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I have this box in case bad things happen, and I'm going to get the best outcome possible.
Right.
And there it is!
Of course.
Yeah, this is like the standard RNG you want to see, like, that he just got here, so that's good.
Yeah, I was hoping Neo would go to 3-4 first.
Yep, skipping that, that's good. I like it.
There's no point in chancing Ronnie running away.
Nah.
Oh, no snipe for Hocus, come on.
Oh, a bit of a mishap from TEEX there.
Yeah, I don't know if he got faked out by the P meter or what happened.
Yeah, he lost the P speed somehow. I kind of missed how that happened.
It's a little bit of a mistake on Neo's side. He was safe from Runaway Bro. He could have fought the star and then gone back and fought this bro, but now he's got to scroll the screen twice.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's hard to think about sometimes.
Yeah.
So I get it. You could also potentially just skip both. It's not like a massive time loss to do so, but you do play a level that you know, a lot of people aren't super comfortable playing.
Probably the hardest run in the English dummy, the hardest level in the run.
Yeah, for Warpless that you may have to play anyway. I think there are probably some harder ones in the game, but so,
yeah.
Or there are some ways of playing other levels that are really hard too. So.
There's so much that can go wrong in 4F1.
Yeah. We get an H, the small.
Very nice.
Yeah, both making out 3.8. You love to see it, so we don't get to see any auto-scrollers. Although, I will say, the World 3 auto-scroller
Very
is
nice.
kind of a banger, so, you know.
Now, question for people in chat, and someone tell me if I'm wrong. Is the World 3 King Mario? Or is it Luigi? It's one of the two.
Actually, it's wearing Mr. Cap's hat right now.
I like how you think.
So yeah, both have fire going into World 3. Very nice. What you want to see.
I would say, like, if you lose fire either on this airship or at any point in World 4, that's worst case scenario.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say there's almost no chance of that happening, but I'm pretty sure at least one of them does the more aggressive kill, which does put you at more risk of that happening.
Yeah.
So.
I've stopped going for that in runs just 'cause it's not worth it.
The micro time saves.
The micro time save with the massive time penalty if you miss it. Yeah, no thanks.
It is pretty big, yeah.
Yo, what's up, Andrew Mac? Very nice.
TEEX gets that kill we were talking about. A little bit of a micro there, you know, about 0.2 probably.
I would think Neo's gonna go for the standard. Okay. That scared me a little bit.
I wonder, maybe he goes for the aggressive one normally, and he just like, because he definitely was going for the other one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Must have missed an input and then just backed out.
That's weird.
Alright,
All right.
now everyone's favorite world, Giant World.
Enter the turtle. If you didn't know, the island's a turtle. So,
Oh, that's right.
or a Koopa, whatever. Same thing.
Also, the world where you never get a Hammer Bro marathon. Nothing bad ever happens.
Yeah, it's true.
Never get a move in a 4.
All right, you know, Neo pulling out some 2015 strats here. You'd love to see it. Unfortunately, didn't get it.
As soon as I said that, TEEX hits a move in a 4. I'll be here all night, chat.
Well, you know, he's got to go sniff that mushroom house. I hear there's cookies or something in there.
There's something there, yeah. Oh, man.
Sniffa.
Alright, got early Claudio.
Two. And the level that was featured in some like prank video that Grand Pooh Bear did a long time ago, where he just sped through it while people had never played the game were supposed to like race him on it. That was pretty funny.
It is one of the cooler levels in the game when done fast.
Yes. It looks more difficult than it is, I would say.
Yeah. This one's definitely one of the more difficult levels of the run.
This one actually doesn't look that difficult, but is much more difficult.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you have to really time these Lakitus. They're kind of like magnets, if you consider like basically they move based on Mario's screen position. Yep. So yeah, it's really timing based here. Most people have like a swim rhythm that they do to time this second one in particular.
Yeah, I think like until Mitch like taught me like the actual like fast strat. Like, I kind of just winged it.
Does Neo know the strat? Turn back.
It should be alright.
Oh, okay. That was... I don't know what happened there.
I think he
Spines were
slowed
weird.
down a little too much, and that might have messed up the spiny pattern, which actually, in turn, gave him a good pattern.
Yeah, apparently. Whatever he did worked, so... And using the music box.
I know what happened, because he didn't get P-speed at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Made it past the laggy section there. Land on the
Very
good blade
nice.
into the hole. And TEEX is already done with the fort, so he's got a one-stage lead here.
35. Very nice P-speed. Neither runner getting scammed. I swear, like this fort, you can do the same thing every time, and it will sometimes just not work.
Yeah. There's only one way I figured out how to do it. It's that quick. I do a quick turn back off the first stair. It'll always build P speed, but if you bump the stair, then obviously, so you're kind of at risk of there. But you can also like jump off the ceiling from like the third stair. That's the backup that I found works every time.
TEEX with the correct coin count. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, he actually hasn't made a mistake yet to this point.
No, I don't think so.
And the only reason this time is going to be, I think it's in the 2140s because he got
that
the
sounds
extra
right.
row.
Oh, come on, Neo. Get those 2 extra coins. Oh, boo. Come on.
Oh, that's right. He did lose fire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did. I forgot about that. And not even respecting the devs. Come on, Neo. Yeah, TEEX had that little minor slip up in 3-4, that's right. A true hybrid, that's what the other button on the console next to the power button is. I've always wanted to know what it does. Very nice. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, yeah, TEEX didn't get his 2 opening shots there. I'm not sure what happened.
No, I think he did 2 doubles instead of 3, and then one of the shots might have missed.
Well, B-Wing it is in 5-1. Which, I don't think ideally he wanted to, because he does have the extra music box.
Yeah, he might just try skipping all 3.
But yeah, I think that's his best course of action here at this point. Skip all. Yeah. No.
The only other thing I can see him doing is if the P-Wing is in his way and the star's out of his way, he might take it and then just box the Skybro if he gets in the way.
He could.
I think
he's got 2 boxes. He's just gonna box. You know, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna box.
Yeah. So I think he'll just play 6-10 because I know he hates the wall jump.
Yeah, he'll definitely play 6-10, and I guess he's just gonna clip in 7-6 probably. So. Yeah,
all right, well, you just gave me an idea, Hyper.
Yeah, Neo not going for the P-Wing route here, so is not really going to pick up much time.
No. The time save was just from the Boom Boom fight, and that's probably it. Even
Yeah.
that's gonna be only like 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, more or less. So yeah, he
Oh yeah, that's
definitely
right,
gonna have to
Lane.
fight Bros here. That's true. So he is a stage behind already, and he's got to fight at least one Hammer Bro. So
Let's hope it's only the P-Wing on the ground.
it's not a big deal if he doesn't get the P-Wing. I would imagine he's fine, you know, with doing either the wall jump or 610 with his
Yeah.
time. But yeah, I'm thinking this is the P-Wing though.
I think it is too.
Oh, they
Oh,
did. Okay.
I must have missed the switch then. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Takes the Skybro in his favorite spot. The movement of 3 tile, as I call it.
Yeah. I feel like he's got pretty good odds of skipping it here, because in my experience, if you box them once, they tends to line up well with the sky and skipping it. It's
Movements of 4?
not the best. And there, for sure.
Ideally, he would want the bro to go back over 5-7, and then just face right.
Hmm. So he wants it, yeah. Move back over 5. Okay, that's good. He's got a 2 out of 3 chance to skip.
Yeah, this would be like what I call like in World 6, like the 2 good, 1 bad. But TEEX is not me, and he's not going to lose like I do every single time.
The problem is the 1 bad here is actually really bad. So
Yeah.
The only upside, I guess, is it gives you a good boss kill, but
Okay.
he does get lucky. Okay, that's good. That's the best movement he could have got. And Neo needs this bro, so...
Yeah. Oh, no swag pipes? Come on, TEEX. Oh yeah, that's true too, Lane, yeah. Yeah, but even then he can still delay the pipe entry to get the pattern, so it's not that big of a deal. It's more or less just annoying. Oh, that might mess up the pattern now. 'Cause that menuing was a little slow, and I think he bonked on the map.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he doesn't really have to go for a fire kill here. He's got a pretty good lead. He's got, I think, a 2-man lead at this point, so...
Yeah. The only problem with doing the stomp kill is their hitboxes are not exactly the best.
Yeah, you just gotta jump high. Yeah, you got the best results he could have from the bros in that world, so that's pretty good. And he's gonna be joining him on the airship here as well.
I couldn't tell what his bro movement was, but that looked like a movement of 1.
Yeah, it did.
Alright, let's see if TEEX delays on the pipe here. Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I think it was fine if he just did normal. But yeah, just getting the stomp kill. That's It's one way to guarantee getting out of the airship.
Yeah. So one of the things we haven't talked about is like one of the problems with the fire kill, and this actually happened to me quite a few years ago. If your 10th fireball hits the Koopa Kid on the same frame he raises the wand to shoot, there is a possibility the Koopa Kid will just fall right through the ground, and he will take the wand with him. Which the only way out of that is to reset.
All right. Yep. It's the manipulated pattern there, which is kind of like a 100% pattern.
Yeah,
And
that's very close to it.
either are at risk of a coin ship, so that's good. Both at 90 coins.
Alright, got the insta switch on TEEX's side, which is not necessarily bad, depending on what they do. I thought he missed an input there for a second. I swear I've died so many times to that one tile gap and then just not jumping.
Going for the micro time save again. Trying to get the P speed back a little earlier.
Well, no, like not even trying to get the P speed, just like my jump getting eaten.
Oh, yeah. I think he's got the P speeder, yeah. There you go. Nice little 1.5er. Neo taking a little safer up the platform there.
2011 strat. Yeah,
gets out of level.
that gap right there.
Oh, yeah, mistimed his jump a little bit there.
Alright, will we see any squirrel kicks on TEEX's side?
I mean, I don't think so, yeah.
No.
So yeah, this is one of the... Oh!
I thought he was getting hit. That jump scared me.
A little bit of a miscue at the end there, but he's made that mistake before, I guess. So, yeah, makes it out. It's one of those important levels we have towards the end here that a lot of time could be lost or gained.
I think TEEX is safe.
Yep, he's guaranteed safe.
Yep.
Oh. Alright. Neo does have the extra star, so putting it to use here.
Right. Yeah, not a bad use there.
No, not when you're small.
If you get the lower pattern, the fight is pretty scary.
Yep.
If you don't know the rhythm from the hammers.
Alright. Neo's got a 2 out of 3 here. 2 out of 3 good, so... Yeah, we're seeing this really weird strat that creates a bunch of lag that I see people doing now. Very impressive.
So it only creates lag if the power-up block is hit.
Okay. But I
It's
guess
not like,
it is a bit safer, so there is that.
It's not like the red rocket strat where you get lag every time.
Alright. Gets good movement there. Not the best movement. Would have preferred the down because now he could get movements of 2. But it's better than fighting.
Oh, this is a little scary on Neo's side.
Got the slow P speed build. Yeah.
I don't think that qualifies as a curse because I just said it was scary. I didn't say anything was gonna happen.
A bit of a unfortunate one there. That's this is actually another one of those big time losses in this world that can happen. This is gonna lose him probably like 40 to 45 seconds actually.
Yeah, this is that's one of those deaths you really hate to see.
Yeah, my first 52 had a death in this stage, and I
oh, that's right.
On the very next run, and I saved 40 seconds. So.
Yep. This was still a really good run. Alright, so 33-38 on TEEX' side. And we'll get a better idea once Neo presses A on the castle. Alright, Budsy, since you're in chat, what's on the first class menu tonight?
Dang, 610 player is disgusting. Yeah, there we go. Going to the wall, making sure he's getting the piece speed back. That's good.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Looks like TEEX is getting stale peanut shells and flat, warm seltzer water in cargo.
I see. So we're taking a budget airline, huh? This is the Frontier airship. He also had to pay. Oh, he did miss a couple fireballs there, so yeah, gonna go for the stomp instead. Alright, he's got it.
Looks like about a minute and a half lead on TEEX' side.
Not sure what's happening there. I wonder if he made some adjustments to his controller, because he did miss those 2 opening shots earlier too in the World 4.
Yeah.
So.
I know he said earlier he was having problems with his D-pad, so something might have happened.
Alright, 7-1.
Everyone's
couldn't
favorite
tell
level.
His manipulation was good or not, but it appears that it was not. So I think he jumped on the
third
right
try.
thing. But yeah, third try is not bad. You'll take third try in a race. Sure, why not?
I mean, we might lane, yeah. It just gonna depend on the hands.
I mean, it depends on a few things. A few things before
Yeah.
that. So you still got to
Yeah.
clip 7-6 too, you know.
Yeah. And then I've seen some runners do 7-9 instead of 7F2. I don't know if TEEX is one of them.
Good fire kill from Neo there. Very nice.
That looked good. For the manip on Neo's side. He should be set up.
Yeah, it did look good. It's hard to tell when they don't go right and left.
Yeah. Like, I saw the left movement, but
Yeah.
it's also very easy to overshoot. So
Right.
he might
It's
be
hard-
on 13.
It's easier to tell, like, how big the movement was if they go from right to left instead of, like, left to
Just
left.
going
Yeah.
left, yeah.
Okay. Thought he got 0, I guess.
No, because he jolted left, so I think he had it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did too, but well. Ah well. Like 7 or 8, I think.
Yeah. Alright, TEEX, don't do what you did in your PB, and there you go. I know he does a weird manip for 7-6, but I don't know.
I don't think he moved enough. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, second try, I'll take that.
That works.
He must have known he didn't manip it right, because he rubbed there.
Well, no, that's the one he does. Like, he manips
he
for
does do
0
that.
and then does a rub, yeah.
Okay. Alright. 7-8. Another one of these. Lynch pins. Alright. Makes it over.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the Sweat Lord strat, and I was just hoping he was not gonna. I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
if this was a PB attempt, he would have.
yeah, probably. You know, maybe if the pace was better. I mean, yeah. If he has any idea of where Neo is, he.
What?
Whoa.
I
Okay.
disagree, game.
Yeah. Didn't get the P speed back. It's unfortunate.
He might go for
Happens.
7-9 now just to get fire back.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go for it.
never
Okay.
mind. Okay. Alright.
Oh,
Oh.
classic. All right. Well, the second section gets a little spicier now.
Yeah, this is a hold your breath room.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
Woof. I mean,
Okay.
you're small, man. You're small, and you just clouded.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I know he learned that strat from me, like back in like my high 52 days, but that's still really scary.
Yeah. Yeah, he was giving Neo a chance there. If he, oof, that was.
Like, any larger of a jump, and that would have.
I mean, you know, sure he's a pro.
Yeah,
but, like,
that's still a really scary strat to go for.
he's a pro, but keep in mind he's got like a minute and a half lead at least. So like, you know, he just clouded. It's like one way to let him back in, right?
Yeah. And we've seen people die in 7F2 after
Yeah.
clouding.
Yeah, it's one of those parts of the run. It's like 3-8. That's really scary.
Yeah. That's probably the second worst level to die in, besides 3-8.
Yeah, 3-8's just worse because you have to play an auto scroller.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Those must have been frame perfect inputs to lose the P speed.
I think he didn't feel good about his jump, so I think he just turned back or something. That's what it looked like to me.
Any Kobe's? Nice.
Kind of like a little bit of a discount Kobe there. Like maybe a bit of a Monte Ellis.
From downtown. Alright, now I'm suspecting TEEX is not going to go for this fire kill. At least I would hope not.
Ah.
Nope.
Yeah. You have to, like, do a particular entry on the pipe, so...
Yeah, and then he also boxed after the fort instead of before, so... Usually most runners box before 7F2, so they know what pattern they're getting.
Yeah, I feel like he probably almost never plays this airship with fire and warpless. Like,
No. I mean, most top tier runners don't anyway.
yeah, and like, and he doesn't play it at 100% either. Like, he uses hammer suit, so like, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the fire strats are kind of like become like niche strats in warpless at the end.
Yeah.
They used to be the main thing. Like most people did them, and now it's the opposite because nobody wants to play 7-9.
You blame them?
I don't. Yeah, I think it's way better to skip 7-9 in most cases. It's an awful stage.
The only real big disadvantage with the hammer suit, at least in World 8, is you cannot get rangless. But that's like what, 2.5, 3 seconds?
Yeah, I think it's like 2 exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not a big deal.
I didn't see what time Teeks grabbed the wand at all, so I have no idea what the difference is.
It's gonna be about this entire auto scroller. Yeah, now we're. Oh, go ahead.
Neo needs Teeks to get 3 and him to get 0, and then like another mistake from Teeks somewhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking at this point, he needs 0, Teeks needs 3, and we need to see a death probably or damage before Bowser.
Yeah.
Would be enough.
And even then, it might not be.
Yeah, it'd be close because yeah, he's like this entire auto scroller behind, which I think is about 1.5 minutes. So yeah, I think if those two things happened, I think it would just barely be enough.
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
Hopefully
we
don't see that.
The Navy. The Navy. Stewie, it's time for you to
Everyone's-
sing for us.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on,
I don't want to be responsible for everyone's ears bleeding.
Fair enough. But yeah, those of you that have never seen a race before of Mario 3, we just get, what is it, like 6 minutes in a row of auto scrollers almost, and do
5 or
nothing.
6, yeah.
Assuming
So
they
you
get
got-
no hands.
Because you got the World 7 airship, which is about 2 minutes. The Army, which is about roughly, what, just under 2 minutes probably.
Yeah.
The
I
Navy,
think
which is
this
about
one's
another minute.
Yeah, I think this one's shorter than the Army's like long. It's really long.
Yeah, and then the Air Force, which is about 45 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's about 45, 50, yeah.
And then you also add in the 30 seconds of waiting after the World 7 airship before World 8 even starts.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, about 5 or 6 minutes of nothing.
And then you get to play levels again. And I think it kind of makes those levels harder because if you have a good rhythm, it's gone by the time you get there.
Yep. Of course.
All right. Well, that's good news for Neo.
Yeah.
If you're a Neo fan, you're wanting to see this hand too here.
So, mathematically, yes, every hand is 50-50. Is it really? Absolutely not.
All right, one hand, not bad, not bad. So he should be on a 51 pace still here.
This should still be 51 pace, yeah.
It's I think it's a high of 51 at this point, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't see the A press, or not the A press, the wand grab.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention, but yeah, having to invest in the hammer suit then losing it is a pretty sizable time loss. So
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. JTN lane. It's either a 4x or 5x.
yeah, that's what I would have figured. I didn't look at any of the stuff, but just based on what went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a few runs, so yeah, just based on the history of playing
just,
the game.
just a few.
Yeah, it sounds correct. World 8 with fire, no hands is like
the best World 8 I've done with fire and no hands is like a 9, 19 or 18.
yeah, I'm gonna say you can get like a 915 if it's like perfect. Yeah.
Okay, if anyone gets jinxed in 8-1, I am not responsible for that. I didn't say that.
Hey, I mean, one person isn't gonna get jinxed here. We're out. All right, they both get one hand there.
The only thing I will say is if you listen loud enough, you can hear Kurua's ghost in 8-1.
Yeah, I think again, if you're a fan for Neo here, the best thing that can happen for Neo would be Teeks dying in the lava at the end of Bowser's Castle. Like, I think that might
Probably.
be enough time. I don't even know if that's enough time. It's close.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be close because in my race against Nerfman last year, that was the only way I won was with a death in the statue room at Bowser's Castle.
Okay.
And even then, it still was like only a couple second margin, so I think it was only like 4 or 5 seconds. I got early hammer. I died in 4-3. I died in 6F1. I think I got 2 or 3 hands, and yeah, it was just a train wreck.
But Neo's on pace for, I think, like a mid-ish 53, which seems to be about pretty close to what he usually runs in races. So.
Yeah. Alright, now Teek's coming up on the best part of this auto-scroller. The world-famous patented Day 1 affiliate Auglib Super Tank Strat TM with a vengeance.
Alright, Neo makes it through the blocks. Very good. Always scary with a hammer suit. Shout out Lane Rainer.
Shout out to me for also losing hammer in 8-2 for missing the plant's hitbox by 1 pixel. What? Yeah, when he jumped out of the pipe, he didn't get P-speed right away, so the Patui pattern after the pipe was a little off. And I think someone said his menuing going into 7-8 was a tad slow, so that might have already thrown off the pattern.
Yeah, looking like it's a low
Maybe a
5x.
51-49?
I think he'd have to hit the elevator clip. Yeah, I think he's gonna get like a 5150. He has a good castle.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh, now it's a 5152 or one.
Yeah. No one ever lost a world record to that clip.
Alright, makes it past the hardest statue in the game.
The world's most important down input.
The third statue. Oh yeah, that too. Unless you just clip in, like...
It was iBooba, I think.
No. Yeah, it looks
You
like
like clip, you like
here.
clip in by a pixel or something, and then clip right back out.
So yeah, get your GGs out for Teeks. Solid run there. 51-51.
Very nice.
Or 50, okay.
GGs.
Well, the race time says 51-51, but
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming he hit that second. So.
Yeah. I had my first ever 51.
and Neo here should still be on mid 53 pace.
Yeah, this should be like a 53...
20 something.
20 something, yeah.
Alright. Apologize for the audio. It is coming out of one side, but it'll be done shortly. Alright. Looking good, Neo.
Very
Come on,
nice.
finish her off. Okay, didn't feel good about that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't blame him for doing that.
Very good.
That's the scariest down input of the entire run. The reason I call it that is if you miss it, you're dead.
Very nice. 53-24. GG to me.
GG's.
Yeah, just unfortunately ran into a very good runner today. So That 53-24 time is going to be competitive in most races, but yeah, TEEX is a tough one. I think you got to run probably mid to low 52 to at least have a chance. So. Let's see if we can get him in here. All right, welcome, Neo. First one in here. How you doing, man?
Good. Thanks. I just have to laugh. I'm glad that Teeks got such a good time. I was getting a little frustrated at my RNG and some self-inflicted damage, but I was, very happy with 3-2P speed. A pretty nice World 3. I don't think I've ever rooted for a Hammer brother to run away. Like I was hoping the Hammer was going to run away so that I could start to make up some time. Pretty good World 4 aside from 4-1. Decent World 5. Unfortunate death in World 6, and almost took a splat in the 7 F2, but otherwise not bad.
Yeah, I mean, pretty good time with the death in the Fortress and World 6, which, in my experience, it's about a 40-second death, so it's a pretty big one there. It just takes so long to have to wait for the thwomps and all that stuff. So,
indeed.
Yeah.
If I would have gotten a P-wing in World 5, I would have P-winged instead of taking that extra long time to make it up. And yeah, happy with the 610 P speed and fire kill. So that was fun stuff too.
Yeah, that was good. I think your World 7 was really good, and so was your World 8. So, I think actually you played better in the later worlds than you had to that point. So.
Yep, getting the RNG out and the nerves, I guess.
Yeah.
World 1's usually like the most nerve-wracking part of a race.
Yeah, I practiced, and I was so excited that no damage in 1-1. The fort went okay. Everything was going good aside from every single move of 2 by the bro, but just got a little too close, and that was a big downer.
Yeah, and we're joined by Teeks, who just really didn't give you a ton of openings. So how's it going, Teeks?
Yeah, what's up, Axer?
Yeah, good game, Teeks.
That was a pretty interesting roller coaster of a run. Like, I went into the race with a specific vision of how I wanted it to go. So the first part went okay. Like, I got a pretty good first, like, Worlds 1, 2, and 3, and got the Dom box and all that. I think the first time I really started to scuff things up was when I messed up the Iggy fire kill and took damage, so I had to bail on just holding onto the P-wing until World 7. So my backup strat, which I just thought of in that moment, I just had to go the usual 5-1 box route, and then basically just pray on a triple skip to save back the 10 seconds from Dom box or whatever, and then just hope that the 7-6 clip went well, and that ended up being second try.
Were you originally planning on holding onto fire in World 5 if you didn't get hit?
Yes, I was going to do a normal 5-1 and just keep fire all the way through 5-7 and stuff.
Okay.
And then just pick up the Skybro along the way.
By the way, Tiggs, I also just want to say I'm getting falsely blamed for that damage on the Iggy fight. I did not curse it at all.
No, you didn't do that. That was totally on me. Like, my mashing was a little bit off, and then I got booted off the shell, and because I wasn't aggressive enough, and then when I tried to recover, I just got sandwiched in by those projectiles.
Yeah, it looked like it's like you missed opening shots or something. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, like I got the first double mash, and then I missed one. And then when I tried to go in for the stomp, like I wasn't close enough to the shell, so I couldn't get a steady flow of shots for the last 7. So I missed one, and then when I tried to get back on my feet, it was too late. Got cornered in.
Like the problem is, like, if you miss any one of your shots, then like your entire rhythm is gone.
Exactly. And that's the sort of thing that happened with Lemmy too. Like, I got the first 2 shots in, missed one, and then I just ducked for no reason. Like, I didn't even mean to stop him, so I just had to bail altogether.
Because we weren't sure what that down input was. Because I know earlier you said you were having problems with your D-pad.
Yeah, I still haven't
didn't
opened
go
up
for
my
that.
I still haven't opened up my controller with that, and I don't know how much of it was strictly mechanical or how much of it was just nerves, just because I was just worried about that happening, and then it just got to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a rough fire kill because of how you have to execute it, and like you really don't want to lose it there too. I know for you in particular, you're really used to doing 7-tooth fire, so you know,
Exactly.
like losing it. I know you can do the other strat, but it's definitely not your comfort level. Sure.
I've
Yeah,
already nailed it in
being
a
able to
race,
despawn
so
that nipper and just have a steady flowing of run without having to stop for the ice block, it gives me more
Yeah.
comfort and peace of mind in terms of the arrow build towards the last 2 sand blocks.
But I think overall you both had pretty good RNG. Outside of Neo with that star in 5 versus the P-Wing, and then you in World 2, they were kind of like being weird and running over the pyramid, which they tend to do. But
the one thing I will take responsibility for is I said something like at the start of World 4 for your TEEX of movement of 4 factory, and then you get 2 movements of 4 right away.
Oh yeah, 4-1 and 4-2 right out of the gates, 2 movements of 4. But yeah, I'm glad that at least the P-Wing and Star pretty much stayed out of my way, so they were just kind of bunched together right after 4-4, so it was very easy just to get a movement of 1 right before the castle. My menuing is a little off, so I towards the end of 5-8, so I knew that my Roy fight was going to be a little weird. I didn't know if it was actually going to give me a movement of 2 manip, so I tried to do the 1.5 fence post, but something was off, so I'm not surprised by the early jump.
What threw me off, like with that, was like I heard the bonk on the map, and then the menuing was a tad slow, at least for what we see from you. So I didn't know like how much that was going to throw off the pattern a little bit.
Right, because I did the triple skip, and that's not normally a route that I have in Warpless, so I was so used to the cloud being in the second to last slot, so I kind of had to backtrack on the menuing and then bumped, because that kind of had a surprise moment. So, yeah. I tried to guesstimate that it was going to be a movement of, it was going to be a movement of 2, when I think I got a movement of 1. So,
yeah.
You win some, you lose some. But I mean, even despite some of the small mistakes that were made here and there, I think I'm very happy with how I was able to just improvise the backups and not lose too much time overall, and still come out with a 51 with a hand. So I'm pretty happy overall.
I think the only real big mistake we saw on your side was losing the hammer suit.
Yes.
3-4 was weird too. I don't know what happened there. You lost P speed somehow. I missed.
Yeah. I don't know if the
started out all right,
freaked
but
out
I
or
jumped
something.
early and got the fake P speed. So
Yeah, okay.
But at least I was able to get the corner clip and just get a fast fire grab. So that wasn't too consequential. As far as 7-8 goes, like I was really happy with the pace I was on, just looking at my comparison splits and all that. So I had a 35-12 coming out of World 6. So that's basically
that's low 51 pace.
Yeah, that's like 51 0x 1x somewhere in that ballpark. So I didn't want to get too risky with fast 7-8.
I was so scared you were gonna go for that, and I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, and then I still did the fast stairs for the hammer suit grab in the underground section. And I think because I played that section like a half second faster than I usually would, like maybe 2 years ago, it messed up the Patui pattern. So it wasn't like to the far right; it was like clustered together on the left. So when I built P-speed, yeah.
I think your menuing for the star was also a little tad off on there.
Yeah,
too,
the menuing was
the
off.
The star I think was in the 3rd spot when it's normally in the 2nd.
Yeah, I think that my mentality in that moment was like, yeah, I had slow menuing for the star grab, but if I make up for it with the fast stairs on the ground, then
it should even out.
That'll recalibrate back to a good Patui pattern, and I was wrong, so lesson learned.
Yeah.
I mean, it's RNG. It does whatever it wants.
Yeah, most of the stuff that you had missed, Neo actually got. So, like, someone got most of it. Like, the 2 fire kills, or the 3 fire kills, Neo got those. And then the hammer, Neo kept hammer. Even got a good snipe in the 7F2 there. Not quite the traditional Kobe. I called it a bit of like a Monte Ellis, a little bit of like a discount Kobe. but still pretty cool and good. Really enjoyed that. That was a good take on that. I haven't seen anybody do that before. It's maybe High Flyer said he does that. I don't know.
Yeah, I know Highfly does a fun little turn back as he's getting into the arena, and then he's able to adjust his trajectory.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. But yeah, really, really clean run for the most part for both of you. Unfortunately, as I said, TEEX just didn't leave too many openings, so it's a tough one. But I'm sure we'll see more of Neo here in the tournament. Mid 53 is still pretty good. I mean, you're going to be competitive with most folks, and the reality is, I mean, you're just like a couple things away from mid to low 52. So.
Yeah, doing the arbitrary, I guess it wouldn't be PB math, but arbitrary better run math, maybe 52-20, but that's still not gonna match what TEEX knocked out. So sometimes it's matchups, and that's fine. I'm happy with some things. Obviously, the beginning is rough and the death, but other than that, it was had good stretches, so that's good. Something to build off.
And TEEX putting up 51s. I see you were putting up a lot of 51s, so keeping with the pattern here. So running pretty well at the moment, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that almost every no reset run that I've done, off stream, it's been like mid 51 pace into World 8, and then just hope that the hands treat me well.
Yeah.
And most runs have been like low 52, high 51s ending, so I'm happy with that consistency coming back.
Not really familiar with how the seeding works moving forward.
Yeah,
it seems like
I'm
you're
not
reseeding each round. So I have no idea who y'all could potentially play, but I'm sure it'll be good races.
Yeah, I thought I had it figured out, but then the kind of the Stewie versus Budsy match kind of threw my guesstimation out of.
Yeah, I was a little thrown off by that too.
I think Narfman has a Shiba Inu bounce a basketball into a waste paper basket down the stairs, and that's how he decides the race matchups. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it happens.
That's basically the challenge webmaster.
Yep.
He knows all, he decides all. And I kind of like the mystery element of this sort of Swiss format, and just not knowing who my next opponent's going to be until everyone's done with their current round.
Yeah, that is interesting. So, but well done. Any closing thoughts from either of you?
Just big shout outs again to Northman for organizing this. Thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting this, and thank you Haxer and Stewie for the comms. Can't wait to watch this back. And GG to Neo for a really fun race.
Yeah, GG to TEEX. I'm always happy to get a nice 3.2 P speed. I'm always happy to get a nice 6.10 P speed. So there's some things that make me happy, win or lose, and those are two things that I really enjoy, and that's pretty much my thoughts for this race.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks to both of you putting on a good show here. And speaking of future races, we got a ton of them yet to play yet for this round. So speaking of Stewie, tomorrow he's got Budsy RNG at 1 p.m. It's all these early race times. It's very hard for me to watch and do commentary for these things. So you guys gotta come on, consider the West Coast here a little bit when you're scheduling the times. I know we have a fair amount of Europeans though, so that's tough for them. But Friday also we have When Chuck Attacks versus Track at 10 a.m. That should be a very, very good race.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Bondi and Macobra 52 at 2 p.m. that day. That should be another good one there. Actually, I think most of these races left are going to be pretty solid. So
there's some really good matches, but they're all late morning, early afternoon Eastern time, and I'm at work. You're making me mad.
Yeah, you got to watch the VOD, unfortunately. So, let's see. Friday at 6 p.m. So we actually have 5 races on Friday, 4 races on Friday. So we got JT Knot 05 and Spicy Chicken Boy at 6 p.m.
That'll be a really good one.
Yep. And then 9 p.m. Narfman 0 versus Niamic. And Sunday, the final race, I think, of this round will be Raykor versus Zone. So tune in for those as well if you're enjoying the tournament so far. So yeah, with that being said, if Stewie doesn't have any more thoughts here.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Let you all go. Hope you have a good evening here and hope to see you again tomorrow.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks again.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for comms.